We got Sequin Destroyer and wearing the jammer cover for the quad squad. And we've got Magic Missile as your lead jammer.
Sequin Destroyer for the quad squad. Looks like she's broken through the pack. You see the ref signaling she's not your lead jam, but she is ready to start her scoring pass.
And Magic Missile with a scoring pass and calls off the jam.
Let's give Cracker Jack a round of applause. She did a great job. Thank Cracker Jack and Pandemonium getting our 10th season started.
Look at Bushy. Brokeback Jack is the rookie for the quad squad. She's on the jammer line right now.
And it's Splatter Alice for the Unholy Rollers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know we have a shout-out box at every bout. The shout-out box is at the merchandise table. You can pay $1 that will go to this bout's charity, and you can send a birthday wish, a shout-out to your favorite skater or team, and we'll read it out loud on the microphones.
Well, that was a short jam.
Go for it.
Splatter Alice, the lead jammer, called it off quickly. Score remains 4-0. The Unholy Rollers are the guests on the scoreboard. Quad Squad, the home team.
Little Misbehaving on the jammer line for the quad squad. Looks like we've got Fang Dangled for the Unholies.
I believe so. A lot of action coming off the 105.5 Triple M jammer line.
And there's Little Misbehaving. She's your lead jammer. We've got Fang Dangle right behind her.
I don't know the names of the quad squad skaters.
And the jam quickly called off. Little Misbehaving looking to her bench for some strategy before calling off that jam. After scoring 2 points, it's now 5-2 Unholy Rollers.
We call that hit it and quit it.
I call it jam it and cram it.
Sequin on the jammer line for the quad squad.
And it's Sequin Destroy Her again.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. And 22. Tango de Muerte for the Unholy Rollers.
We would like to thank our jammer line sponsor. That is 1055 Triple M sponsoring the jammer line. And it looks like the Quad Squad Sequin Destroyer's just taking lead jam for this jam. Let's hear it, Quad Squad fans.
Woo! Because it's, yeah. Uh-huh.
Do or don't yell.
And so Sequin calls off the jam before the Unholies come up to the line so they don't get any points.
65 Blanche Devereaux on the 105.5 Triple M jammer line for the Unholy Rollers.
And Kentucky Fried Carnage is jamming for the Quad Squad. She's the captain of the Quad Squad, actually. Rookie last year.
And they're off. Remember, new fans, you can tell who the jammers are by the stars on their helmets.
And there's KFC. She's your lead jammer for the Quad Squad. Looks like Blanche Devereaux is tangled up in the back there behind a wall of Quad Squad girls. Ooh, we've got a nice strong wall. We've got Guacamole and Hopscotch. Guacamole is also a rookie this year. KFC's getting through after her first pass, and she calls it off before Blanche Devereaux can get through to get some points. Nice job.
4-point jam, and they have taken the lead 10-5 in favor of the Quad Squad. It is Fang Dangled now.
And Hazed and Contused from the Quad Squad. We've got a nice strong wall of Quad Squad girls there, holding back Fang Dangled. Battle Frog is a rookie this year. And Hazen Gattuso is your lead jammer for the Quad Squad. Battle Frog's doing a great job of holding back Fang Dangled with a team of Alligator and Slayhound helping her out. Nice way to start out the season.
Oh, she can just not break through.
And we've got the Quad Squad 10 and Unholy Rollers 5. If you're looking at the scoreboard over there, Quad Squad would be home and Unholy's our guest.
Number 9 sent to the box on a multiplayer block.
Tonight's bout charity is the YWCA Restorative Justice Program. A portion of tonight's bout's proceeds go to benefit YWCA's Restorative Justice Program.
Delay of game. A skater who was penalized was not on the track to serve her penalty.
A skater who is not on the track to serve her penalty, so we have a slight delay of the game.
Looks like we have a timeout. That's a good time for us to start thanking some of the sponsors that make roller derby in Madison possible. I would like to thank the Willie Street Co-op. The Willie Street Co-op is a full-service grocery cooperative specializing in natural, organic, and locally produced foods. They support your roller derby. Go ahead and support the Willie Street Co-op.
We are in the midst of a timeout by the Unholy Rollers.
We'd like to thank some other sponsors, including the Baldwin Street Grill. Baldwin Street Grill, Friday fish fry and brunch on the weekends. Thursday karaoke night is usually full of derby girls.
Oh, yeah.
And me.
Thursday is really fun at the Baldwin Street Girl. Am I right, ladies?
I'd like to take a moment to introduce to you during this timeout your announcing team, Dreamboat Fanny, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Fundamental Pete. Hilarious local comedian Alan Talaga. And I am Octopushy, and the action is ready to start on the 1055 Triple M Jam line.
Let's go to the officials for a clarification on that last play.
This is an official timeout. The Unholy Rollers are challenging the points awarded to the Green Jammer on the last jam.
So we'll take a moment as the officials sort out the scoring on the last jam.
And please remember that if you would like to, we have a shout-outs available at the merch table for only $1. You can make a shout-out to the person, place, or thing of your choice. Proceeds from the shout-outs go to the YWCA's Restorative Justice Program.
So some ideas of shout-outs. Does anyone have a birthday coming up? Maybe you want to wish them a happy birthday or a happy holidays?
Or propose to a significant other.
Oh, that happened once. That was exciting.
It could be very exciting today.
Hey, here comes the dork.
No, he's going to announce everything in a second. But just to talk a little
I'm not sure what's going on over there with the mascots, but General Chaos and Zap, who should have his headpiece on, Zap, and Hot Dogula are having some kind of a battle. It looks pretty fierce. Tristan, put your hood up.
Breaking
Come
the
on.
fourth wall.
It's a family affair here at the Mad Rollin' Dolls. As the mascots continue to try to sort this out until we can get back to action on the track.
I don't know. It looks like it's pretty. Pretty close.
As always, when there's downtime, we resort to Mortal Kombat.
Mad Rollin Dolls would like to thank Be Cool Entertainment for your About Time entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. They're spinning the awesome music tonight. It's Mr. Josh of Be Cool. They are your entertainment headquarters, and Eddie Lizard is ready to give us an official ruling.
Upon review, the points will stand as awarded.
So we'll get back to the action on the 105.5 Triple M Jammer line. Sequin Destroyer for the Quad Squad and Magic Missile about to jam for the Unholy Rollers.
Sequin was one of the people who got engaged, actually, after one of the bouts. Her significant other proposed to her. It was probably one of my favorite moments in roller derby, actually.
Roller derby magic.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
It looks like Hammurabi and Thrill Show are holding back the jammer, but the missile gets through, and she is your lead jammer for the Unholy Rollers. Sequence coming. It looks like Bada Boombox, rookie this year, had a back block, so she's going into the box, major penalty. And that brings me to the penalties. We don't have minors anymore. Did you know that?
No?
We don't. I mean, it's pretty refreshing, actually, but there are a lot of penalties, and you can get in trouble for lots of stuff now. But there's no more minors. Kentucky Fried Carnage on the line for the Quad Squad and Splatter Alice. And Kentucky Fried Carnage is your lead jammer for the Quad Squad. Splatter Alice on her tail. On her feathers. On her tail feathers.
Oh, and she calls off the jam.
So it looks like we've got the Quad Squad at 17 points, holding the Unholy Rollers at 8 points. 8 jams so far. There's still 22 and a half, just under 22 and a half minutes left in this first jam, this first half of this bout. I see Little Misbehaving on the 105.5 Triple M jam line all by herself. Splatter Alice took a jammer penalty in the previous bout, so this is a Quad Squad power jam.
It certainly is. Only have a few blockers on the bench. On the track right now, we have quite a few people sitting in the bench warming up those seats.
I'm gonna go get my water. I'll be right back.
Oh, that was beautiful. It's
Very
pretty
athletic scoring pass right there as she cut the corner.
We call that jumping the apex.
And she gets a grand slam. Little Misbehaving going in for another turn.
Oh, that was nice. So when the refs call a no pack situation, that means the pack needs to come together again.
Oh.
Very nice.
And a big jam there. She is the...
I think that was a 19
That was a lot of...
point jam.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of point jam. Is that what you said?
That is the technical term.
20-point jam. And the Quad Squad has opened up a 37-8 lead.
With still more than 20 minutes left in this half.
And Thrill Show's jamming for the Quad Squad. This is her first jam, and Missile's up against Thrill Show here. Missile is behind a pretty strong, solid green wall there with Booty Collins and Hopscotch watching the line. And Missile is your lead jammer. Thrill Show makes it through the pack. And we've got some rookies out there. On,
Magic Missile calls off the jam.
She was able to thread the needle before quickly calling off the jam before the Quad Squad could pick up any more points.
chipping away at that lead.
That's right.
Rookie skater Brokeback Jack is on the line for the quad squad, and looks like Twisted Halo is skating for the Unholies.
I wonder what it's got to be like for those rookies to be out here now suddenly have the huge audience in front of them.
I'll tell you what it's like. It's scary. It's
Good
really
point.
scary. It's really but exciting. Oh, so Little Miss knocked Halo out of bounds. Halo has to come back to where Little Miss knocked her. Oh, and she gets into the box.
Meanwhile, Brokeback Jack is your lead jammer.
And she calls it off before Halo can grab any points.
Having trouble finding any holes through that pack.
We have our first shout-outs. Alan Talaga has our first shout-outs of the evening.
A special Madison shout out to Sandra Bullock. Congratulations on making it back from outer space.
Here, here.
To Brokeback Jack from Leah. We'll save him.
Hazed and contused and
Hazed and
Splatter
contused
Alice.
is your, oops, sorry. Say that again?
Hey, Hazed and contused, your lead jammer. Splatter Alice not far behind.
That was a short jam. Looks like the officials want to discuss something here. Oh, checking the skate. Equipment check. Make sure we're safe.
When they've got everybody out there, the Unholy Rollers have been a pretty effective wall.
They sure have. So is the quad squad.
Magic
not-
Missile for the Unholy Rollers.
I'm sorry. I can't.
So far, the lead scorer for her team, 11 points. And that's the most points for anyone in the bout so far. Going up against Sequin Destroyer.
Good observation.
Oh, Sailor doing a good job holding back Sequin, but she is your lead jammer for the quad squad. Missile coming up.
Say hello, Sailors. And giving orders to the rest of her unholy back. Knocks Sequin Destroyer out on the outside. Sequin calls off the jam to keep Magic Missile from putting a dent in the quad squad's lead. Looks like we have the quad squad at 41. Unholy Rollers at 15 with 17 minutes left in the first half.
Still anybody's game, though, you know.
Of course, it's always anybody's game. We see like big blowout jams happen. Penalties will get a team in trouble every time.
That's right.
Every jam counts.
Fanged Angle's your lead jammer for the Unholies, and she was held back pretty good by Guacamole Rookie this year and KY Julie.
They had some very effective sit blocking. She had to fight her way through. Looks like the quad squad jammer. She's getting away. She's not your lead jam, but she's ready to start her scoring pass.
These jams are going by really fast lately with the new rules, don't you think? Are they going by faster?
Sure, they do go by pretty fast. I think part of what makes it go by so fast is the one whistle starts. There's no longer a delay between the pack starting and the jammer starting. The action starts immediately on the 1055 Triple M jam line. You know, back in the old days, the pack used to line up at the pivot line. Nowadays, they can use the whole space between the two lines, so now the pack, when they start on one jam, they like to get right up against those jammers.
I'm sorry, but that was beautiful. She was talking. I had to say, Blanche, she just owned Little Miss, but she just said, I'm going to go the other way. And she got through. Beautiful. Lead jammer. Little Miss calls it off. Oh, that was just lovely.
How do you think having the jammers start so close affects blocker strategy?
I think it does affect blocker strategy. There's a lot of things. They've been working a lot more about snagging jammers than from standstill, getting them slowed down real fast. Making them work for it off the jam line, I think, makes for some pretty exciting derby. I don't know how much the jammers like it, but as a spectator, I'm kind of into it. What do you guys think? A little bit?
Magic Missile jamming for the Unholy Rollers and is the lead jammer. Sequin Destroyer for the Quad Squad.
43 Quad Squad, 20 Unholies, and 1 point for Pushy's dress. Abby Neck, Goldie Means going to the box. Not sure why. It's very hard not to sing to this song when you have.
Save the karaoke for Baldwin Street Grill on Thursdays.
Right. KFC, speaking of karaoke, one of the stars of Baldwin Street Grill karaoke on the jam line right now. And Splatter Alice is right next to her for the Unholies. Oh, but we have a nice strong green wall there. Oh. Oh, oh.
Alice tried the outside. KFC tried the inside and found a little more luck. She is the lead jammer for the Quad Squad.
Oh, if you have a Prius out in the parking lot, your dome lights are on. Do we know the color of it?
License plate 734JHN, silver gray. Your dome lights are on.
I'll be right back.
You need your battery at this time of year, so go ahead and turn that dome light off.
I'm glad we had the license plate number, because saying that one Prius in Madison would not be very specific.
That wouldn't. So, hi, Hazer.
This is a nice roundabout 50s sock hop song. For those
The theme
familiar
tonight
with the
is
video.
the 50s, everyone.
Well,
Each
Weezer-
bout this season has a different decade.
Well, Weezer sings Buddy Holly, don't they?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
Hazer is on the. Whoa. Hayes Tinkentoos is jamming for the Quad Squad. And, oh, it looks like.
Tango de Muerte, the lead jammer, and calls it off.
That was fun.
Nice accent, Pete. Nice accent.
Gracias.
We only have 12 minutes left in this half. It's pretty exciting. It's anybody's game. You can get 20 points in one jam.
I've got a shout out to Hammer Abbey, Lettuce, the LGBT community from Armand. A little bit of punctuation does help a little bit on the shout outs.
Sequin Destroyer is fighting with Magic Missile right now, and Sequin Destroyer just won. Fantastic, but Missile's right hot on her tail. She calls it off. Nobody scores. That's pretty effective strategies tonight.
So, Dreamboat, with the new players, what do the rookie players do to get ready for their first professional season?
What do the rookies do to
Yeah,
get
what do
ready?
they do to prepare?
Make sure to go to all the practices. Make sure to read all the emails and respond.
The most important part of sports, emails.
They also have to learn to bend those knees. Oh, it looks like the Quad Squad has taken lead jam. Who is that? Oh, Kentucky Fried Carnage is your lead jammer for the Quad Squad, thanks to her very effective pack. Oh, she took out Splatter Alice, Unholy Rollers pivot at the back.
A little bit of information about KFC. Her first bout last season, she broke her collarbone hitting a girl so hard. Speaking of what do rookies do, they get broken and they try to impress.
Good to see her back.
Blanche Devereaux and Little Miss Behavin' on the 105.5 Triple M Jam line. Let's see, it looks like we have a full pack for the Quad Squad. Unholy Rollers have 2 skaters in the penalty box. So they have a short pack running. Quad Squad's got quite an advantage when they've already got a 30-point advantage on the scoreboard. Blanche Devereaux is an animal of a jammer, though. I think we are in for a treat to see how she fights through this.
Little Misbehaving gets through the tiny little blocker line.
We can mention a sponsor right now because Blanche Devereaux is a hairdresser for UnHoly Salon. UnHoly Salon, located at Hilldale and on Atwood. It's a Derby-owned shop, owned by actually Miss Velva Von Tussle, who is now Betty Davis Thighs for the Vixens. So there's a shout out there for our sponsor.
Tremendously athletic pass there by Lil Misbehavin' before she called off the jam with a kiss for the audience.
Quad Squad still got a full pack on the track. UnHoly Rollers have 3 on the track. Looks like their last jammer in the box is standing, which means, what does it mean when someone's standing in the penalty box?
Well, they're about to come back in, actually, and here she goes. There's Hello Sailor.
UnHoly Rollers jammer Magic Missile takes lead jam. Quad Squad's Thrill Show is on her scoring pass. Looks like Hopscotch knocked Magic Missile to the inside. Missile decides to call that jam not before. Quad Squad jammer takes 2 points for the ladies in green. That's Thrill Show getting 2 more points to the Quad Squad. 58 to the UnHoly's 25.
58 for the Quad Squad.
Fang Dangled and Brokeback Jack now lining up on the 105.5 Triple M jammer line, and no. Okay, so the reason there's no jammer for the UnHoly Rollers and Fang Dangle returned to the bench because on the previous jam, Magic Missile had gone out of bounds and voluntarily, of her own volition, took herself out and now sits in the penalty box. So, Brokeback Jack, the lead jammer and the only jammer right now, as she completes another scoring pass.
I don't know if you noticed that beautiful lady over there in the green, but we call that that person, she's actually the jam coach. So she's helping the jammer a little bit. But I don't think Brokeback Jack needs any help.
Looks like Brokeback Jack just got 5 points on that pass. A 5-point scoring pass is called a grand slam. Let's hear it, Quad Squad fans. Hazed and contused on the jam line for the Quad Squad.
7 minutes left in the first half of this bout.
One thing I'm really happy to see is all these rookies out here playing. They're learning, learning by doing. Hazed and contused gets knocked out of bounds by Fang Dangle. And Hazed and contused is your lead jammer. She calls it off.
Shout out right now. Happy birthday, Meg. No last name given. So any Meg whose birthday it is, you get to pony that one. You get to ride on that one for free.
Sequin Destroyer jamming for the Quad Squad. Blanche Devereaux for the UnHoly Rollers.
Ooh, little jammer on jammer action there.
6-5 back block. Jammer switch out.
So Blanche Devereaux is going to the box to warm up the seat with Sequin Destroyer. We got a 2-minute jam here. So Sequin is automatically released from the box. And here she goes.
No lead jammer.
Sequin Destroyer finishing, trying to clear her from scoring pass, being held up by that undeadly wall of UnHoly Rollers at the front, making her fight for it. Sequin Destroyer takes a 5-point grand slam for the Quad Squad. Thank you to her powerful Quad Squad pack. That's Bootsy Collins, Hopscotch, Thrill Show, and Hammer Abbey helping Sequin Destroyer lay one grand slam after another on Blanche Devereaux and the Unholy Rollers.
Blanche is able to get through after fighting against Thrill Show. Let me tell you, being on the team with Thrill Show, it was very hard to get past her. And Sequin gets pit through.
4 points for Blanche on that pass.
Oh, 5 points for Sequin. They're fighting out there tonight. Hammer
Quad
Abbey.
Squad up to 91 points here in this first half.
Blanche Devereaux cleared the pack. She took 4 points for the Unholies. Sequin Destroyer took another 4. They're adding another 5. She cleared past another skater's hips for another point for the Quad Squad. Let's see where that brings their total.
Just
Quad
tossed him.
Squad's at 94, holding the 91. Quad Squad at 91, holding the Unholy Rollers at 29. 3.5 minutes left in the first half of this bout. Roller derby fans, the Unholy Rollers need to hear from you right now. Unholy's jammer. Oh, that is. Woo. Quad Squad jammer. Brokeback Jack takes lead jam. Unholy's Tango de Muertes on her scoring pass for the Unholy Rollers. Unholy's fighting for control. Brokeback Jack decides to call that jam rather than let Tango do any damage to the significant lead. The Quad Squad has just hit the triple-digit mark.
The Quad Squad and their jammers have distributed a lot of points, all of them scoring quite a bit.
That
7,
little-
8, 9, 12 points per jammer scored.
Little Miss showing a little dance party out there. I know. Oh.
Super aggressive action on the 105.5 Triple M jammer line. Alligator takes out the Unholy's jammer.
And Little Miss is your lead jammer for the Quad Squad. That was a well-deserved lead jammer status. Bang Dango fought too. Whoa. Oh, and she calls it off. It was so pretty. So pretty. So we just have under 2 minutes left in the first half. Can we give a rally call, everybody? Can we hear it for these ladies who are working so hard to entertain us tonight? Yeah.
Quite a first half to kick off this 10th season of Mad Rollin' Dolls Roller Derby. Now on the jammer line, the 105.5 FM triple jammer line. Sequin Destroyer for the Quad Squad, who's having a hard time fighting through.
Twisted Halo is your lead jammer for the Unholy Rollers. Oh, they have an unholy pileup. And Halo makes it through again. Looks like she's got 5 points. And the Quad Squad jammer is on her way to the box. Sequin Destroyer is going to go warm up a seat.
We enter the final minute.
Let's give a rally call for Halo. Hammer Abby's hammering away at Halo with Brokeback Jack helping her out. You have to have great endurance when you're a jammer, I have to say. Just skating around the track, but then also having to endure all these hits.
Rita Slayworth making a hole right on the Quad Squad's wall to make room for her Unholy jammer, allowing for Well, another scoring pass. That is Twisted Halo jamming for the Unholy Rollers. Her pack, Rita Slayworth, Blanche Devereaux, Molly Tom is also working that pack for the Unholies. Who's that fourth one? And Scarlett O'Smeria.
And 1:11 in the jam. The jam is
Whoa.
finished. What a great jam for the Unholy Rollers.
Let's hear it, everybody.
What a way to end the first half for them.